how to find count, distinct, mean, max, average, group by clause, having clause. Any doubt? Anyone? Dhanasri, Jamuna, Indra, all clear? Okay.
Jain sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Satyendra.
Yeah,
Okay.
tell me, Satendra.
So actually, I didn't join yesterday class due to having some meeting in office. So
Yes.
I'll go through the recording, and if I face any issue, so I'll call you or message you.
Yeah, sure. Because yesterday we discussed so many functions like rank, dense rank. Then we were having which one?
No issue. I got the video. I
Yeah,
connected with Vishal and got the video. So I'll go through the video and
sure.
definitely. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so guys,
And
so
is
yesterday we
it
discussed.
possible to get the value the third maximum or third minimum from the table?
Yeah, that is there. We'll discuss that one in rank. Sorry, row ID and row num function.
Okay.
Okay, not now. Okay, guys. So yesterday we discussed count, sum, mean, max, and average function. Okay, so these are the aggregate functions. Okay, these are the aggregate functions. So we will have like if you want to find like count of the record, how many records are there in a table, you can use count function. Okay, and there is a combinations of the distinct keyword also. If you want to find the count of the unique record only, so you will use count of distinct function. Okay, and if you want to find the sum of like any value, numeric value, if you want to find the sum of that value, so you can use sum. If you want to find minimum value, you can find the minimum value. If you want to find maximum value out of the like salary column, if you have, so if you want to find maximum salary, minimum salary, you can find using mean and max function. Then if you want to find the average salary, then you can use average function. Sum of salary, if you want to find, you can find sum of salary like this. It will give you the total sum of the salary for all the employees. Okay, so another part is we have group by clause and having clause. So this group by and having clause, no, it will be mostly used with the aggregate functions only. It will be used mostly with the aggregate functions only. Okay, so that's what in a definition we have. In Oracle, group by clause is used with the select statement to collect data from multiple record and group the result by one or more columns. So in last class, we have seen partition by clause, correct? Partition by clause where we were grouping the data, correct? Where we were grouping the data using that group by like partition by, you were like having the like one value, it was making one group, another value it was making another group, like that. So group by also will do the same thing. It will do the same thing, and it will group by also it will do the same thing. It will group the data based on the value. It will group the data based on the value, and the group by functions often used with the aggregate function. The group by clause is often used with the aggregate functions such as average, count, max, mean, sum. So these are the aggregate group by functions will be used with the aggregate functions to find out like group by how much total sum of salary there, how much average salary will be there for one group, how much count of record will be there in one group. So these are all very important. These are all very important. And okay, so let me show you the data first. Select star from employees. If you run this, you're getting data like this. If you'll go one by one, like if you want to make a group of department ID, like this will be make one group, another value 60 will do another group, 100 will be the another group. Like this it will work. So how will you write the group by function? So general syntax of group by is select, you can add a number of columns, aggregate functions, okay, from table, where condition also you can use it, but it should be before group by. Okay, so group by clause and expression 1, expression 2, expression n. So how many columns you are adding here, that many columns only you can take it here. Like if you are mentioning here department ID, and if you are taking here employee ID, it will not work. So whatever the value you are passing here, whatever the column value you are passing here, that value only it should come here. So if you are taking group by department ID, department ID only you can take it here. It will not work with the employee ID. If you are taking department ID and employee ID, then you can take department ID and employee ID. So those value only it will give. So if you'll see the practical example of this, how the group by functions work, it will be more clear. Okay, so group by clause is often used with the aggregate functions. Aggregate functions like average, count, max, mean, and sum. There only it will be mostly used, this group by. And then another we have the having clause. After group by, we'll see a having clause. So it's a combination of both. If I'll write like this, group by department ID. So it will make one group of department ID. It will work, guys, this one. It will not work because it's saying that not a group by expression. Here a star is there, no? It will say that not a group by expression. So what we have to do, whatever the value we have passed in a group by, we have to pass here also. Then only it will work. Can you see? It's making group by. It's making group by like 100, 30, 90, 20, 70, 110. All these things are group by. So if you'll see our table, if you'll see our table, then what happened here? Like 90 is one group. How many records are there? 3 records are there for 90. 60, how many records are there? 5 records are there. So if you'll run this, same thing. For 100, how many records are there? For 100, we have 6 records are there. 6 records are there. For 30, how many records are there? 6 record, I guess. 6 records are there. So that's what it is showing here also, same thing. But here count, we are not able to get it. So if you'll find out how many total department ID, different department ID, so you will get all this different department ID. If you'll use distinct department ID, like select distinct department ID, then it will give you this many values only.
Department ID spellings.
So if you use distinct value, it will show the same thing only. Okay. So what it will give? Unique value of
From employees.
yes. Now can you see how many records are there? 20 records are there. How many records here? Here, sorry, 12 records are there. 12 different department ID it is showing. Here also using distinct, it is showing the different department ID, unique department ID, no duplicate for this. Okay, so this is one thing. Let me remove this one, otherwise you will get confused. Let me keep it something here like this. Okay, and we are discussing about the group by clause. So if you want to find the how many records are there in this one department ID. So how many records are there in 100 department ID? 6 records are there. So what you can use it, you can find it count of star like this. Okay, so what it will give? It will give you the how many records are there in this department ID. Can you see how many? 6 records are there for department ID 100. 6 record. 30 also we have seen 6 record, correct? Null value, we have one value as a null. 90, we have 3 record. 90, we have 3 record in for the department ID. That's why it is giving the count as a 3 record. Okay. 20, we are having 20, we have 2 record. So it is showing as a 2 record. Now, if you'll come to 50, no, department ID 50, how many records we have? 45 record. So if you'll count this 50, no, if you'll count 50, you will get 45 only. So here some record will be there, and then above also we have 50, I guess. Here also 50 is there. Total 45 record for 50 this thing. So you can use aggregate functions with this. So how can you use it? Sum of salary. So what it will do, no? So now if you'll see here, how much it is showing? Sum of salary 51,608. So yesterday we have seen that sum of salary, how much it was showing, guys? Total value, how much it was showing yesterday, if anyone remember?
4 something.
69
lakhs.
like
4
6
lakh
lakh.
95,000.
6 lakhs it was showing for overall. So if you run this, you're getting 6,91,000 overall. Now what we are doing here, no? When we are using group by, no, it is distributing all the matching value in one group for department ID, and then it is giving for that department ID how much sum of salary is there. If we have 100 record, if we have department ID 100 and we have 6 record in this, if we have department ID 100, if we have 6 record in this, so how much total salary is paid to this department? How much total salary is paid to this department? So that is the beauty of your group by clause. It will make first group by department ID. Each value, different value, it will make one group. Okay, you can use aggregate functions with this group by clause, and you know, like where 100 department ID is having how much total salary for any company, how much salary they are paying for department ID 100, 51,608 rupees, something like that. For 30, how many records? 6 records. So 24,000 only, 24,900 only they are paying for this department, in all inclusive of for the 6 record. For all 6 people, they are getting total salary as 24,900. Okay. So this is the thing are that. So department ID 50, how much salary they are paying? For department ID 50 itself, they are paying as a 1,56,400 total overall. So what is the maximum salary in this list? Who is getting maximum salary? So you can find out, like, what you write, guys, here.
Max.
Max.
Max of
Columns.
salary.
Yeah.
So from this list only, it will give the maximum salary, department wise only. How much is the maximum salary? Now see, the maximum salary out of this sum of salary is 12,008 only. If you'll compare the value, no, you will come to know that. Now see, 100. So what is the maximum salary we have? What is the maximum salary out of this list? 12,008. Okay. So this one is there. Then if you want to find the minimum salary from this list, you can find it like all the list it will give. Can you see? Minimum salary is 6,900. So minimum salary is 6,900. Okay. Then if you want to find the average salary, is it correct, guys? Correct or not?
4,200 is showing what?
So for this,
In the mean
8,000.
salary,
Hello.
in the mean salary, I can see some other amount also.
For
Hello.
100 record, how much is showing? 6,900. Correct. For 100 record, 100 department ID, I'm saying.
Okay.
So this is out. This is not in 100 department ID. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I have a doubt actually.
Yeah,
Sir, in this query, all these things are more clear than yesterday. So what is the use of that yesterday's query field?
Partition by.
partition by. Which one?
Oh,
Some count max mean you mean to say?
right. So max mean.
So if you want to find the sum of full record, then it will be used. Here we are using group by. It is making a group and then it is giving you the value. Yesterday, what we discussed, overall value if you want to find from the full list. Like if we have a table, employees table, correct? How many records are there? 107 records are there. So how many total salaries are paid? So this much salary is paid. So if you want to find,
Oh.
select sum of salary from employees table. Full table it will show the value. Full table it will show the value.
Got it, sir. Here we are only using
We are
group by.
Yeah,
Right.
we are grouping the record based on the department ID, and then we are getting the individual department ID. How much the sum of salary, how much is the max of salary, how much is the mean of salary, like that. Clear or
Okay.
anyone confused? Raise your hand. I'll explain it again.
Sir, partition by and the group by, what is the difference?
Partition by will be used in the rank and dense rank function only.
Okay, so and group by for
Yeah,
function.
general you can use it.
Mostly we are using in every function.
Yeah, the group by is for the general use.
Okay.
Okay, now if you want to use the filter condition, no, I want only department ID 100 data only. Department ID 100 data only. Other department data I don't want. So what you'll use, guys?
Where?
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 Department ID is equal to
Department ID is equal to 100.
It will work, guys. So whenever you use where condition, no, it should be before group by and after from. So you got only 100 department ID 100 record.
Jayant, we should get an data without null department value. Department ID.
Sorry.
We need to get the data without null value in department ID. So for that also we can give in val condition, right?
You can use where department ID is not null.
Yeah, is there any other way where we can filter out, without null condition?
Null condition, if you want to NVL functions you can use if you want to put 0 or something. If you'll put here where department ID is not null. Okay, so it will give you all the not null. So wherever it is not null value, that value only it will give. That value only it will give. So if you'll see here, we are not getting null values here. If you want only the null values, how much we are paying extra? So you'll say that a null where department ID is null. So null department where the department ID is null, we are paying. We have one record, and we have sum of salary 7,000. We have max of salary 7,000, minimum salary, average salary. Who did not get, raise your hand, guys? You want me to explain once more?
And just if you want to use in same statement, like a same query, if I want to use order by, then where I have to write it after the group by ID or?
Let's check it. Order by salary DSC. Group by expression, not a group by expression. So it's not taking here. I guess it should be here.
Jayant, remove the department ID is null.
Order by is not coming in this. It's not taking. Okay. Order by is not taking because we are making group by department ID. So in group by, we are not able to use order by. Okay. We are having another condition also. We can provide another condition also using the having clause. Okay. Using the having clause, we can provide the another this thing. So if you want to use order by salary, no, so we have to use subquery. Order by salary, if you want to use order by clause, if you want to use, you have to apply here subqueries. We are not going in that much depth. Okay, now subqueries will discuss that one. Okay, now I'm not going to start subqueries. So in subqueries, you have to close it here, and then you have to take out some of the value, and then you can use the order by clause. So these are the scenario based questions which will take your time to think. Okay, so just remind me when we'll be discussing subqueries. So there we'll try with the out of the box using this order by clause. We'll try to get the order by clause also. Okay.
Sir, one doubt.
Yeah, come on, tell me.
I need to present my screen, sir. Like I'm parallelly doing it here.
Okay, let me give you the access.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have access. Go ahead. Are you able to share your screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing. Yeah, I'm sharing now. Can you let me know, sir? Like now, I have written this query, sir. 1 second. But it is not taking group by. I have given this data, sir. 1 second. These are all the employees' name who are reporting to manager Rahul, and Rahul is also an employee who is reporting to one more manager Reddy. So I want to select the name and salary. Okay. Sorry.
You have not mentioned manager in the
After select.
Sorry.
Manager, you have mentioned.
Here I have mentioned, right?
No, not the end.
Let him try. Let him run the query. Then he'll come to know that. Yeah. Tell me, your query is not correct. Like from table.
Yeah.
so you have to mention manager before group by.
Like before EMP number.
All the columns you have to write there, right?
From offices. From office.
Group by. Sorry, sir. Manager.
From office.
From offices.
Group by manager. From offices, group by manager.
Which table?
Not a group by expression.
Which one is not a group by? Figure it out.
This is. I think
Manager
this is
you
not
gave.
manager. Yeah.
And what are the column you have to remove?
So I need to remove manager here.
Manager you can keep it.
I need to remove
Count
count.
also you can keep it. Name and EMP number you can remove it. Remove. Now you run.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
If you put a name and then here also group by also, after group by you have to write
You
their
can.
name and employee number, right,
Yeah.
sir?
Yes, you can. Group by name, group by salary, group by employee ID. You can do that. And then you can take it. But the thing is that it will be more complex,
Means exactly, sir, group by we are using only when selected columns.
You have to keep the record.
Right. Okay.
Got it, Vinay?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you can.
Hope you people also got what Binay wanted to say. Okay, so this is one thing. Okay, any doubt in this basic query so that we can move to the complex part? Any doubt, guys?
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, can you get the which department is getting the maximum salary? Like we are getting maximum salary in a particular department, like maximum salary of the department ID 100. I'm asking like which department ID is getting the maximum salary? Like it's 100 or it's 90 department, or which department ID is getting the maximum salary?
Your voice is a little bit low. Can you come to mic properly?
Like my question is, now we are getting maximum salary of a particular department, right?
Sorry.
Okay. I'll text you, sir. I'll text you after the class.
That again we have to use the subquery.
Okay. Like which department is getting the maximum salary, that I want to.
That again we have to use the which one? Group by subqueries. Like you can use it.
Okay.
I don't want to get you confused, but let's find it. So these are the scenario-based questions. You have to think. Then only you will be able to get it. Now let me find out. Let me run this query. Now the scenario changed. $24,000. So I know like most of the people you may be confused, but hold on, this part you can keep it with you. So we know that 24,000 is the maximum salary, max salary, correct? But if you did not get how we have written the subqueries, just hold on. In 1 or 2 classes, we are going to discuss that. Like because people ask, so I thought like it's the second time people ask for the subqueries. So these are the scenario-based question. Okay, how to find max salary from the group by clause, you can say. Okay, if you did not understand, hold on. We are going to discuss this subqueries in upcoming chapters. Okay, now don't ask any question. Let me complete it first. Okay, so that like people should not get confused. We have expert also, and we have a new learner also. If I'll go something else, people will go here and there. So we got what? Select department ID, count of star, sum of salary, max of salary, mean of salary, average of salary from employees, group by department ID. If you'll go like this, you are getting each department ID will have the one group. Different department ID will have different group, and then based on that you will get the count of the how many records are there in a one department ID, sum of salary for that particular department ID, and then max of salary in that particular department ID, minimum salary, average salary in a particular department. Okay, so who is getting maximum salary, who is getting average salary, like who is getting minimum salary, those things are there. So these are the things are there. Hope everyone clear with this one. Whatever we have discussed for 5 minutes, just don't forget about that. Just focus here for this part. The new learner, first time learning, who is for learning first time, you got this part, everyone? Nawaz?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, clear.
if you have anyone did not get raised, tell me, I'll explain it again. There is no problem in that. Maybe what 15-20 minutes extra it will take. Utkarsh?
Then shall we use a distinct here?
Distinct, I don't think so. You'll be able to use it. Just try it when you'll write it, no? Just try it. Okay. Just try it. I'm not stopping you. Just try it by yourself also.
Okay.
Something you should also try. Okay. Okay. So next one will be, I hope no one is having questions. So now I'll make it little bit complicated, this one. Okay. So we have a department ID, correct? We have a department ID, we have manager ID, we have a salary column, we have a commission percentage also. So many things are there. Now what I'll do, no? I'll make another, like we'll add one more column here, group by. Group by something like you can make add any column you can add it here, like a manager ID if you want to make it complicated. So department ID, manager ID. Okay. So if you will take it here, job ID, let's take it job ID. Okay. Job ID. So when I'll take job ID, no. So these are the, if you'll see here, we are getting 20 records. Previously, how many records we were getting, guys? When we were not having job ID? Anyone remember? 12 record, correct. So we were getting 12 record. So 12 record we were getting. Now when we are adding job ID, so how many record it is returning? It is returning 20 record. So what it means, so sorry. Okay, what it means, no, first it will categorize this one. First it will make a group of this one. And then in this department ID, it will go for the job ID. Now I'll show you how it works. Now if you'll see here, okay. So if you'll see here, for 90, how many records we have? For 90, we have 3 records, guys. For department ID 90, we have 3 records, correct. And if you'll see the latest query, so if you'll see here 90, how many record we are getting? 2 record only it is showing. So where job ID also we have made it group by, no. So ADVP, for ADVP we have 2 record. In 90 if you'll see, 90 if you'll see, 90 ADVP we have 2 record. For 90 we have ADVP 2 record, and for this AD underscore press we have 1 record. AD underscore press we have 1 record. So first it will make a group of department ID. So and then it will jump to the another column.
Job ID.
Yeah, job ID. Whatever the matching value will be there, no, it will give you that value only. Like for 90 department ID 90, we have total 3 record. In department ID 90, ADVP we have 2 record. In department ID 90, job ID AD underscore VP we have 2 record. So it is giving 2 record here. And another value is there for the department ID 90, job ID AD underscore press 1 record. So it is making this group also. Previously we were having 90 record, 3 things were there, 3 records were there. Now we are getting 2 for 1, because it is making 2 groups. One is department ID, another one is job ID also. If you'll have all 3 department job ID different, no, it will give you 3 record here. But for ADVP 2 records are matching, so it is giving 2 record here. If you'll see another value, let me show you another value. Which one can I take? Let's take 30. Let's take 30. How much we have? Okay, let's take 60. 60, how many records? 5 records are there. 5 records are there. Let's see the 60. What is the value we are getting here? 60. 60. Now you see 60, we have all values for the job ID same only. That's why it is giving 5 record. So how many records we have for 60?
5.
5 records. So for
All
same
job
value,
IDs are similar. That's why.
that's why it is giving 5 record here. Now, if you'll go for the, let me find out which one. 30 will have how many record? 30 is having more record only, not a proper 6 record. Let's take it 6 record. But here also, I want to find the.
Yes, in 30 also 2 types of job ID.
I want all different things. So here also it's the same. Okay, who like not different type of we are not getting here. 50 also somewhere.
50.
Let's take it 50. Okay, where just filter
80,
out
yeah.
where department ID is equals to 50. Let's take 50. 45 record are there for department ID 50. Now see, 45 record was there for department ID where it is 50. 45 record total. Now when we add it, job ID, it is making 3 group. Previously it was making 1 group only. Now it is making 3 group because we have added another group by function. Group by, we have applied another column group by. So now you are having 50 for this job ID. We have 20 record. For ST_man, we have 5 record. For SH clerk, we have 20 record. So overall, it will give you 45. This column, overall, it will give you 45 records. So we have 45 record. Clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this much of time, this very time consuming, this much of time I have not given to anyone. Okay. So next one will be your having. If any doubt is there, just practice. If you will come across with any doubt, we'll discuss again. Okay. Clear, guys? Let me ping you. Okay, guys. So let's move to the next topic. Any doubt from the group by? Clear? All clear?
Clear.
Yes, yes.
Okay, next one is that you used where clause, correct? We have used where clause to give the condition. Okay, another way, like having clause, you can use it with the group by clause only. Okay, having clause is an optional clause, and if you want to give the condition, then you can use it with the group by clause. So having clause and group by clause is a combination of a combinations. Okay. So the having clause is an optional clause of a select statement. It is used to filter group of rows returned by the group by clause, group by clause. The having clause is an optional clause of select statement. It is used to filter group of rows returned by group by clause. So whatever the group by clause will return, value, still you can apply the filter condition on that. How? Using the having clause, and this is the professional way to give the any condition. We can use where condition also to give the condition, but where having clause will have the more option. Having clause will have the more clarity with the group by clause. It's the combinations, it's a proper professional combinations between group by and having clause. The having clause is an optional clause of the select statement. It is used to filter group of rows returned by group by clause. If we use having clause without group by clause, the having clause works like a where clause. Okay, so these are the part are there. So if you want to use your where condition, group by condition, having clause in one table only, one query only, then you have to write it like same way. Okay, so general format of in some of the interview they will ask you, can you please arrange having clause, group by clause, and where clause and from clause in a table. So in that case, you will say that first we'll write select a star from table, then where condition will come, then where group by clause will come, then having clause will come. Sometimes they ask in interview. So where clause comes after from table, that we know that, and it comes before the group by clause, where condition. Okay, then where condition comes after where clause, and before having clause. Having clause comes in the last. Having clause comes in the last and after the group by clause. So this is the things are there. This is the having clause is there.
We
I'll
can give
show you.
after having then
Sorry,
order by
your voice is not clear.
class we can give after having or where we will be giving order by.
Can anyone hear me, or if I'm only not able to get her?
Sir, she is asking where I have to put order by clause.
Order by clause you will be using in a subquery. I told you, like we'll be discussing in a subquery part.
Okay then.
Like if you remember, I don't want to go back again. I'll show you that one, okay? So this is the having clause. So if you want to apply any condition in group by clause, you can use having clause. How can we use that? I'll show you in a table. Like we got it here. Let's make it simple only. This part, everyone, this part. Okay, we have discussed this one. Okay, now if you want to apply any condition here, I want like a value where sum of salary is greater than 20,000. Show me that value only. Okay, then what it will do, you have to write having clause. You have to write having clause. Having sum of salary is greater than 20,000. So what it will do, it will apply filter condition on this record, and whoever values out of this list, whoever value is there above 20,000, it will show that only. So which value is having below 20,000 value? One value, two value, sum of salary, two values. Then we have, this is 10,000, no? Three values, four values, five values is having value less than 20,000. Then it will apply the filter condition and it will give you 7 record only. Can you see, guys?
Yes, sir.
If you want to use less than 20,000, then how many records will get, guys? How many record will get?
Four.
Five
Four or
records.
four.
So where sum of salary is less than 20,000, this many records are there. You can use between also. You can use like where count of a star is less than 2. You can use it. So how many value we have less than 2 count?
1, 2,
1,
3,
2,
3.
3, 4 values. So where count of a star having count of a star is less than 2, correct? So how many record we have for less than 2 values, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting? Getting, guys, or not?
Yes.
Any scenario you tell me, guys, which one you want to apply the having clause? Which scenario you want to apply?
Where the salary is
One
less
salary.
than 10,000.
Salary part again you have to apply here. It will work with the aggregate functions only. Here sum of salary is equals to salary is greater than 10,000, correct?
Correct.
Satyendra, your question?
Right.
Your question always high level only.
Sorry for that.
Okay, so you have to use here aggregate function in this having. If you want to apply where condition, like this kind of single column only, so you can use it like where salary is greater than 10,000. So what it will do, it will group according to this value only. So it will be again so complicated. Got it? Now the value is completely changed. Can you see, guys? It's changed because
Sir, but just now we did by using having clause,
Yes,
less
sir.
than 20,000.
Having clause, I have removed it because we here it's applying filter condition on the salary part only. Getting based on this
No.
only, now it's a grouping the data. Above 10,000 only it is applying the group by.
Okay, sir, if we want to by using having clause, then how to do that?
Having, okay, sum of salary with the aggregate function greater than 10,000. Let's make it. So we have no record for sum of salary greater than 10. All are greater than 10,000. It will give you the same record. Okay. If I'll make it less than 10,000, then will we get any value? Do we have anything sum of salary less than 10,000? I know like many people will be confused.
9,094. No, sir. No.
No record are less than 10,000. Clear? Because of this where condition, it's applying grouping the value. So what it is doing, whatever the value is coming above 10,000 no salary, it is applying group by on that only. So it will not take these values to apply the group by. So what it will do, it will take above the 10,000. What are the values are there above the 10,000? So these are the values are there above 10,000. See, above 10,000, these are the values are there. So it will apply here. Okay, but this is the very nice query, guys. You can try it with the all three. Clear? Now, very interesting thing I'm going to discuss. Okay, I'll do it again. Very common, very important topic I'm going to discuss. This is the one of the scenario in ATL testing. We have to find 6-7 scenario in ETL testing while you will be doing the validation. But this is the one scenario out of 5 or 6 scenario. Okay, so listen carefully and understand what I'm going to do it. Okay, so let's find out group by again. Select a star from employees. Okay, so this is your general query. This is your general query. Let's remove everything. Okay, this is your general query. Now I want to apply the group by. Okay, so if you'll observe department ID, we have so many duplicate records are there. If I'll apply department ID, group by department ID, then we'll get so many duplicate value, so many, like it will make so many groups. Correct, it will make so many groups. Now see, so many groups it's making 11 groups, 12 groups it's making. 12 groups it's making out of 107 record, it is making 12 groups. Okay, now how many records are there in this each and every group? So count of star. Very important discussion, guys. Very important scenario in ETL testing. So 6 record for 100. Okay, 30 record for 30 department ID, 36 record, like this. Okay, now I want to find group by, sorry, not group by, having count of stars is greater than 1. Okay, greater than 1, how many records are there? Except for all are greater than 2. Greater than 1, correct?
8 record.
So approximately 8 records are there. So this will be considered as duplicate record, guys. All are having duplicate value, correct?
Yes.
Which is having 1 value. That will be unique value, correct? Now I'll show you one thing. Okay, one very common scenario in ETL testing is that finding duplicate when the data will be loaded from one layer to another layer. No, so what will happen? No, it will be just a second, guys. Let me drink water. Okay. So one common scenario in ETL testing is finding the duplicates. While data will be loaded from one layer to another layer, so consider that source side we have 100 record, and target side we are going to load whatever the data we have in a source side. So consider that so from source we are loading target that 100 record. So we have to, general process is that we have to check that whether any duplicate record does not load it to the target table. We have to check that whether any duplicate record is not loaded to the target table. How it will be? Consider that X is a source, make it source, S is a source, and T is a target, and S is having 100 record, and we are going to load the data, this 100 record, to your target table. Okay, we are going to load the 100 record to your target table. So okay, so we have to validate that in the target table. When the data load will be completed, we have to check that any duplicate record is not loaded. Any duplicate record should not loaded. Duplicate, what is the spelling? Duplicate records should not load it. It should not load it. Any duplicate record, we have to find it. So how will we find it? We have to find out in a particular target table, your primary key column. So if you'll observe your employees table, this employee ID, these are all primary keys. These are all primary keys. Okay, these are all primary keys. This is the primary key column. Employee ID is a primary key column, and these are all unique values. These are all unique values. You will not find duplicate anywhere. So when it will be loaded to your target table, our expectation, client expectation also is same. That client expectation also same, that it should not there should be no duplicate record, should be not loaded to the target table. Any duplicate record should not loaded to the target table. 100 record is from the source, it is loaded to the target table. There should be no duplicate record in a target table. So for that we have a general query. So how will we write it? We have to do a combinations of group by and having. We have to apply group by and having on this employee ID. How can we do that? So select count of a star from table name. Table is employee table. Group by primary key column name. What is this primary key column name? Employee ID. Okay, and having clause we have to find out. Count of a star greater than 1. So whatever the value will be there for the count, where the count is greater than 1, it will return the value. So if you run it, it should return 0 record. So it is returning 0 record, means what? There is no duplicate record for this column. There is no duplicate record for this column. There is no duplicate record for this column. All are unique value only. If you want to observe it, you can observe it. Okay. Can you see? One record only, 100, one record. Other values are also 100 record only. You will not able to find any anywhere count is coming to. All are one entry only. One entry only. All are one entry only. Okay, all are one entry only. So when I apply the condition here, having count of a star should greater than 1. Do we have any value greater than 1, guys? Count of a star, any value greater than 1? So this is what we have the scenario. This is very important scenario for this one. So we have 0 record in this table, employees table. We have 0 record for employee ID, which is having duplicate record. Okay. I want to ask, who is this dot? Who is this dot? No name. Can I remove you? Jamuna, can you come across of this duplicate record? Have you done?
Yeah. Yeah, Jay.
So this is what work we are doing. maybe this much of explanation no one will give you sharply. Okay, so this is the way we find it. If same thing, other column, if you will take, no, there will be so many duplicate records will be there. You try with the department ID, you will get so many duplicate record. Try with department ID. We have tried also. You will get so many of duplicate record. See, so many of duplicate record. Greater than one, so many of duplicate record. So this is what we have the finding the duplicate in a target table. We have to find the duplicate in a target table. This scenario we are going to discuss in an Informatica tool. We'll teach you there how we are going to run the data, how we are going to load the data from source to target, how we are going to write the query, how we are going to create the test case, what are the scenario we are going to validate as part of ETL testing, everything. So it will come many times there. So as of now, you make it fast a little bit. You guys are asking so many high level of question that there only my target was to like move little bit further. Any doubt in this group by having?
So in real scenario, the primary key, whatever the primary key is there, so employee ID. So
Primary key, I'll explain you. Just hold on that one. I sorry, I missed this primary key telling, but in today's session only I'll explain it. Okay.
no, generally in ETL, whatever you told, na, like in the source table and the target table, it will never. I think it should be not. I think not happen. I think as per my assumption.
So it should not happen. It will not happen. But this is the one scenario we are going to validate for our ETL testing process each and every time.
Okay.
Okay, so that will make sure there is something like composite primary key also.
Okay.
So that also we have to take care in our scenario. So that we are going to learn in upcoming chapter. So as of now, you hold on. So this is the one scenario. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is the one scenario, common scenario. If it's there or it's not there, we are going to run it. And almost all the time it will show you zero record only. We are also enjoying running this one. It's the easiest query to write in a ETL testing. Okay, so next one will be constraint. Any doubt? Practice it. If you'll have any doubt, we'll discuss like Monday class or Monday group discussion. Okay, so what time will be preferable, guys? 5 o'clock evening?
No, sir, no.
5 o'clock evening, no?
No, sir. No, actually, we have our offices.
Then what time you want to discuss?
Either morning or evening, sir.
Sorry?
After 7.
After 7, you don't want to attend class? Okay, 7:45, 45 minutes will be fine.
What?
Yeah, that is
Morning
fine.
Yes,
before
sir.
9, Jay.
7 to 7:45 will make it group discussion. Okay. Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, 7 AM or PM, sir?
PM. Evening 7 PM.
From when, Jan?
Monday onwards.
Okay.
Up to which chapter, sir?
Up to like we'll go step by step. We'll take first basic one, DRL, data retrieval language, and then we'll go next day, Tuesday, we'll take it DDL, then DML, one day, one topic. Okay.
Okay. First, we have to prepare a DRL, sir,
Yes.
on Monday.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, sir.
I'll tell you that. I'll post in the group. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So we are going to discuss next chapter as a constraint. Okay. So what are the topics we are going to cover in a constraint? What is constraint? Types of constraint, not null constraint, unique key constraint, primary key constraint, referential integrity constraint, check constraint, assignments. Okay, so these are the things are there. So these constraints are very important for developers. For tester, you should know this. No doubt in that. You should know this, but you are not going to implement in any of the project. Okay, as a tester, ETL tester, you are not going to implement. This is the developer or the database architecture, they use this constraint things to apply in their table. So that we are going to discuss what is constraint. So just read this one and then I'll explain you what is constraint. 1 minute.
Constraint.
Who is this dot? I don't get it. Who is this dot? I'm going to remove you if you'll not tell me the name. Dot, I'm putting you in a waiting room. Okay, just message me whoever you are. Okay, guys, read it. 1 minute. That I have to upload it. I'll upload it after the session. All people is written very nicely their name. So somebody is joining with dot. How will I rectify who is dot and all? Okay, guys. So hope everyone finished this reading. Everyone finished? Can you confirm, everyone?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Okay, so what we are going to discuss here, what is constraint? Okay, what is constraint? So SQL constraints are used to specify rules for the data in a table. Okay, rules for data in a table. So what is the meaning of rules? Okay, we have created n number of tables in our practice session. We have created n number of tables and we have just created the table. What we have done, create table name and then some column name, data type and value. Okay, that's all. We have not applied any restriction on that column. Whatever type of data you want, you can apply it. You can insert the kind of data, like if you want to insert null values, if you want to insert duplicate record, you can insert it. If you want to insert 0, if you want to insert 100, you can insert in that when you are creating a table based on the data types. Okay, but in this constraint, we are going to learn that what are the rules we can apply while creating a table. Okay, while creating a table, what are the rules we can apply on the column so that we can restrict user to not insert unwanted data, so that we can restrict users to not insert unwanted data. Okay, so if you want to restrict our user, don't insert this data because this table is very confidential and we are not going to consider that you have created XYZ table and you have simply created, you have added 10 columns into that. I'm a user, I'm a random user, and I have inserted 100 record into that. Okay, and those are like, very dummy record and that are not related to our business data. XYZ table, whatever we have created, you have created, it's a very confidential and it is very important for the business. But user like me, I have inserted 100 record which is of no use for the business and it is creating a problem. So to remove that problem, no, what you will do, no, you will apply rules on the column. You will apply the rules on a column while creating a table. Okay, so when you are going to create a table, so you are going to apply some rule on the column so that someone unwanted user like me or someone else, if try to insert unwanted data, no, for that table, it will say that, hello, you are violating the constraint rules. We will not allow you to enter unwanted data. So like this rules you will apply in through the constraint while creating a table, or after creating a table also it is possible to apply constraint. Okay, so these are the things what we are going to discuss. Constraints are used to limit the type of data that can go into a table. Constraints are used to limit the type of data that can go into a table. Means what type of data you want to insert, it's based on the rule only it will allow you. If the type of data what you are inserting, it is not satisfying the table standard, the constraint standard applied to the table, it will not allow you to insert unwanted data. This ensures the accuracy and reliability of the data in a table. So you have created XYZ table, which is very important for business, and you have applied constraint rule on each and every column. So unwanted people, unwanted data, they cannot insert. Because of that only, your table accuracy, the table will be very perfect, as well it will be very reliable to the customer. Okay, so they whatever the constraint rule you'll apply, no, the customer will think that, yeah, this table you have created very nicely with all the constraint. We don't have the unwanted data in this table. Like that, table importance will be there for the client. If there is any violation between the constraint and the data action, means like inserting the data, unwanted data when you are inserting. If any violations will be there, you are inserting wrong data, it will throw error. Hey man, like this, we are not going to allow you to insert this unwanted data because we have some set of rule is applied on this table. You cannot insert unwanted data, and that action will be aborted or the query running will be failed. So this is what we are going to do. Constraint can be specified when the table is created with the create table statement, or after creating the table, if you want to insert constraint, you can use it alter command to modify the table structure, or you can use alter command if you want to assign constraint to the table. Means what? Constraint can be specified when the table is created with the create table. This time you can apply the constraint. Once you have created a table, XYZ table is created, and you have not applied any constraint on that, and business is saying, hey man, why you have not assigned this constraint to this column? After that also its possibilities is there. You can assign the constraint using alter command. Using alter command, after creating a table also, it is possible to apply constraint using alter command. Okay, so this is the definitions of your constraint. Okay, so what are the different types of constraint we have? We have not null constraint, we have unique constraint, we have primary key constraint, we have foreign key constraint, we have check constraint. So these are the constraint types we have. Can I take 9, 29, 25 till class, guys? 9, 29,
Yes,
25.
we can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We can. Yes.
Not null constraint, unique constraint, primary key constraint, foreign key constraint, check constraint, all these things. Okay. So this is our types of constraint. We are going to learn 5 types of constraint here. Okay. All are important. They may ask you in an interview, but you can say that 2:1, 3:1 ratio. They may ask, they may not ask. In each and every interview, it's not 100% mandatory that they are going to ask you. Okay. Then first one is not null constraint. Just read this one. Okay, guys. So what is not null constant? No, not null constant. The not null constant enforces a column to not accept null values. Okay, not accept null values. Consider that you have created XYZ table and you have added one column employee ID, and you have mentioned that employee ID not null. Means what? It will not accept null values. We should try to insert null values. It will not take as a null values. So it will not take null values. Okay, it will not take null values. Once a not null constant has been defined for a particular column, if you define a particular column that it will not accept null values, like not null constraint. If you have defined as a not null constraint, any insert or update operation that attempt to place a null values in that column will fail. It will fail. If you try to insert null values, it will fail. Okay, it will fail. If you will try to enforce null values. So general syntax. Okay, so while you are creating a table, how will you apply the not null constant? Create table name, column one data type size. This you know. Okay, how to create table, how to assign column. You know this one. Only thing is that in not null you have to mention not null. Not in not null constant you have to mention like this, not null. Column two you are adding, data type size you are adding. Then you just have to mention not null. That's all. Okay, so this is the very simple constraint. This is the very
Jayant,
simple. Yeah,
but it will accept duplicate values, right?
yeah, it will accept duplicate value. We can also add a not null constant in existing table using alter command. Using alter command, we can insert not null constant. Once you have created a table and you forgot to add a not null constant to any table, any column, you can do it. Still, you can do it using alter command. So, what is the syntax of alter command? Alter table name, modify date of joining, not null. Modify date of joining, not null. Alter table name, modify date of joining. Like this is the column name. And then like this, you can add not null constant to this table. Okay. So next one is unique constant. Okay. Just go through this. I'll explain it theoretically full thing. And then tomorrow we'll do practical. So that we'll finish for tomorrow in 30-minute practical examples of all. And then we'll move to the next chapter. Just read this one, unique constant.
The tomorrow class is there.
Not tomorrow, Monday. Or we'll explain you that how to insert so that it will you people maybe forget it. Do you want Saturday class, guys? Saturday?
Yes, sir.
What
Yes,
time?
we can.
What time?
Same time.
Same time. I have been another thing. Is it here and there Sunday? Little bit early, mid of day, or 6 to 7?
Yeah, Sunday
like
anytime.
that.
Sunday anytime we can. I can. Yes, I can.
Sunday I can, sir.
6 to
Can
7.
we have tomorrow again? Can we have tomorrow same time?
Tomorrow, Friday, no?
Yeah.
We'll have meeting and all. So we'll not keep it that way. Okay, let's discuss that one later. We'll discuss in a group. Okay. Unique constant. No? The unique constant ensures that all the values in a column are different. Okay. So when you are applying unique constant to any column, no, it will make sure that whatever the value you are inserting, that are all unique record you will be able to insert. There should be no duplicate record you can insert when you declare as a column as a unique constant. A unique constant is a single field or a combinations of field that uniquely defines a record. Some of the fields can contain null values as long as the combinations of values is unique. Some of the field can contain null values as long as the combinations of field is unique. In Oracle, a unique constant cannot contain more than 32 unique key constraint. Okay, a unique constraint can be defined in either a create table statement or alter table statement. When you define a column as a unique constraint, you cannot insert duplicate record. All values should be unique only, but you can insert n number of null values. When you define a column as a unique constraint, you cannot insert duplicate record. All values should be unique, but you can insert n number of duplicate record. You can insert n number of duplicate record. Okay. The general syntax of unique constraint is this: create table name, column name, data type unique. Okay. And this is what we have. Just you have to mention the unique after the column name. Just read this primary key. Let's go through the theory only. I have to explain it again on maybe Saturday or Sunday, anytime. Let's discuss Monday DRL and DDL command. Okay. DRL and DDL command, so that you'll have 3-4 days free time. No? You can prepare both the topics. And
Okay.
we'll have a Tuesday, we'll have a DML. Functions will go long. Okay. Okay, guys. So primary key is nothing but it's a combinations of unique constant and not null constant. Okay, it's a primary key is a combinations of both unique constant, unique constant and not null constant. Primary key is a combinations of both not null constant and unique constant. Means what? When you declare a column as a primary key, when you declare a column as a primary key, you cannot insert duplicate record. One thing. Another thing is that you cannot insert null values. So two things are there. Total 3 things are there. So when you declare any column as a primary key, first thing, you cannot insert null values. Second thing, you cannot insert duplicate record. Okay. Third thing is that in one table, only one column you can mention as a primary key. Third thing is that in one table, only one column, only one primary key you can define. Okay, only one primary key you can define. In that primary key, you can make one column as a primary key, or in another way, you can make multiple columns as a primary key, but in only one primary key. In only one primary key you can give. In that primary key, you can add one column, or you can add multiple columns. So that is the rule. So a primary key must contain unique values and contain null values. Okay. So it will accept not null values and duplicate, unique record only. It will not accept null values and duplicate record. A table can have only one primary key. A table can have only one primary key. A table can have only one primary key. In that primary key, one column you can add, or you can add multiple column. If you will add multiple column in one primary key, it will be called composite primary key. Okay, that we'll discuss while we discuss the theory practically. That time will discuss. General syntax will be create table name, column name, data type, primary key, column name, data type, primary key. So this just you have to add this part. You know how to do that. Just you have to write primary key. Okay, this is your primary key. Just read this one, check constant, then we'll close the session. Guys, refer your friend and all. Okay, so from Saturday, we are going to start a new batch. From Saturday, we are going to start new batch. It's a weekend morning batch. If anyone of you want to join again SQL, you can join from Saturday or Sunday. Saturday will be again, it will be basic class only. I guess from Sunday you can join if anyone of you want to revise it. But attendance is compulsory. If you don't want, if you will not be regular, I'll remove you. Read check constant. Just refer your friend and relative, whoever you want. I will ask your review today, guys. Okay. So just give me your review. Personally, I'll ask. Give me in more words. Okay. One by one, I'll text each one of you. Just give your reviews. Okay, so check constant, what is check constant? No? The check constant allow you to specify a condition on each row in a table. Each row in a table, you can specify check constant. So how the check constant will work? No, like if you have created a column called age in a table, okay, age, you have created a column and you want to specify the condition that if age is greater than 18, then only you insert, then you only accept the data, then only you will be allowed to insert the data. If age is less than 18, it will deny the entry of the data. Means what? The check constant, when you apply check constant on any column, no, it will apply a filter condition on that. Like you will mention that age should be greater than 18, then those record only you will be able to insert which will satisfy this age is greater than 18. Whatever, like 20, if age is 20, 21, 23, you will be able to insert. But below 21, below 18, you will be not able to insert the data. So that is the meaning of check constant. The check constant is used to limit the value range that can be placed in a column. If you define a check constant on a column, it will allow only certain value for the column. A check constant cannot be defined as on a SQL view. So if you want to define any check constant on any table, like you can apply some condition, like where salary should be greater than 10,000 for each and every employee. Minimum salary is 10,000. Then you will say that insert those record only which value is salary is greater than 10,000. If someone will insert with the 9,000, they'll not allow to insert 9,000 value. So it will allow only salary, where salary is greater than 10,000. If it's a 15,000, 20,000, 30,000, they'll be able to insert the data. Okay, so these are the things are there. Just read this one. Read this one and we'll close the class. Monday again I'll explain you, or if I'll have Saturday, Sunday class, then we'll have again. And I'm going to ask you, each one of you, you like reviews. Give me more words, okay? Read this and then we'll explain this one separately. We will not going to explain you. One more slide is there, just read it. Read this. Bye everyone. Okay, hope you have finished it. I'll upload it now.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, bye everyone. Take care. We'll meet Saturday or Sunday. I'll tell you the 6 to 7:30 classes will be. Let's see what time we'll have. Okay, which day we'll have, what time it will be. Bye everyone. Take care.